with another Madden game. Bengals versus Baltimore. Okay, I don't really have nothing against the Baltimore Ravens, but you're going to hear me refer to the Pittsburgh Steelers a lot in this broadcast. I'm leading up to the big game against them. I'm gonna put up at least 125 points, just to get my mother-in-law mad at me. Let's go. Let's get it done. We're gonna skip the training. Dark Wolf needs no training. What's up, Daryl? My homie Daryl's watching this. Yeah, Pittsburgh gonna go down, bro. Trust me. Trust me. I'm about to beat Baltimore in prime time Thursday night football. Let's get my outfit. I'm gonna go with the away pants, away socks, those black and orange outfit. We're gonna go ahead and give Baltimore a mean looking outfit. Let's give them their alternate jersey. Let's find it. It should be a purple one right there. No color rush. We don't need that damn color rush stuff. Current. I'll go with the purple and black. There's Ben Rottenberger wants some French fries. Yes, I think he does. My homeboy is definitely lighting up the board with some crazy comments. And he's at home with his mom right now. I'd hate to be him. And my wife just joined in on the broadcast. Welcome, babe, to another tradition of Baltimore versus Cincinnati, aka I'm gonna dog Pittsburgh.
Andy Dalton in the Cincinnati Bengals. With that, let's get up to Cincinnati for the home opener. Standing by, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And it's the defense that's really the star of the show.
Let's get this kick
last
off.
week, they got a shutout on the road, and that's something that doesn't happen very often nowadays.
And I get the ball to start, so I really hate this.
Winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams
Hi,
come in
Daryl.
off of wins.
Hi,
Great
Mrs.
mindsets,
Thaxton.
and it usually leads to a
Looking
really
beautiful
well-played
today.
game.
Here come the Bengals now to take over. Calling the shots in the huddle will be the 8th-year man from TCU.
Look at that number, 15 out of 20. 406 yards with 7 touchdowns. Wow, no interceptions for Dalton and the Bengals.
7-9 in 2017. Many are starting to wonder whether Andy Dalton's actually on the hot
Because
seat this year.
you can comment on it on your phone. You can't comment on TV.
Even if it's not always fair.
Out the gate, we're going to go to Tyler Boyd. The Ravens are bringing a blitz. And they brought a blitz. I knew that. They just brought a blitz up on Cincinnati. Let's get some running room. We're going to go with Joe Mixon. Here comes the Ravens again. With another blitz.
This is Joe Mixon. Got some room at the 30.
And out, past the first down, yard line. Let's go. We're going to go to Broken Toe Green over here.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton.
Let's sky it.
He's going to air it out deep for Green.
And Green catches the ball. 43 yards. Let's go.
Favorite receiver Green, 43 yards.
We need to get, oh yeah, I agree, bro. We need to get some special for the mom.
This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
You know what? They're going to bring a blitz. Let's catch it. Oh, I got him. I made him jump.
The snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings.
What?
Maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. To throw here, Dalton. Flush to his right. He completes it to Boyd.
And there's Boyd stacking them up. Baltimore's got an injured player on the field. And Redmond has got a high risk, so I'm going to put Hopkins out there. Let's go, Dalton. Let's go to Tyler Croft. Let's get this touchdown. Let's go ahead and get this.
Steps away to his left.
Take it in with Dalton.
And he will score.
There, touchdown for the Red Rifle. Yeah, let's see Ben Rottenberger do that. Come on, Pittsburgh. You don't got it. Big Ben's getting too old. It's time to bench him.
Get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how the team's going to start. They started really well.
Let's go. 7-0.
Who has their legs? Who has the overall health of the team? But mentally, if you get that early edge,
6 plays, 79 yards in a minute and 7 seconds. It is on the route. Let's go.
Bullock out now to kick this one away.
Hello. Hi.
Here comes Montgomery now to return it.
Yeah, did you not hear me say, yeah, no doubt we need to get that for your mom's house.
So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time.
Can you hear me on there?
Quarterback, he is a young pup, just 21 years of age, out of Pompano Beach, Florida. It's Lamar Jackson.
There we go. First down for Baltimore. Let's take a blitz right up the middle.
Joe Flacco, big, strong pocket quarterback. Lamar Jackson, something so different.
And it's intercepted by Jesse Bates. Goddamn corn-fed mules. Give me my ball back.
He was looking for Crabtree that time. The rookie picked off the rookie.
And guess what? They're pretty familiar with each other. It's not like when I was growing up and the dinosaurs were roaming the earth and you heard about a guy somewhere. Now they run into each other at camps, going through high school ball, recruiting, college games, all-star games, you name it. A lot more familiarity with each other.
And first down run by Mixon. 6 yards.
The numbers for Mixon.
Let's go to Green. Let's take him across the field. Let's go to Broken Toe Green.
Personally, I thought it was a game.
Oh, come on, Green.
Some long runs in that contest.
That should have been caught.
Indeed, some very long runs, and that total, scary. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my
Yeah, I know,
eyes
because I'm on my mic.
Like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got.
And look at the spin move. And there you go. Mixon wasn't touched. Now he is. He's down. The 11-yard line.
19 and a first down. The Bengals hoping Mixon improves on the numbers from his rookie year. He's back there again on first down. Eluding the pressure right.
And Dalton got tackled by 2 Ravens.
They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
And we're going to take Mixon right down the center of the field. Touchdown. Oh, no. 97. Just bowled him over.
Third down. A shot here for Dalton. Dumps it off to Mixon.
Third down. No, it's 4th down. So I got to get a touchdown right here. Stop playing around.
Go for it on 4th and 7. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw.
Nope, a sack, and I turned the ball over.
On the sack. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some
Who did Dalton?
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown.
All right, I'm going to have to get off the phone because my neck's in a cramp. All right.
First carry for Ty Montgomery. And that one blows quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
All right, let's go ahead and get this ball back. Jesse Bates intercepted the first time. He can do it again.
Jackson from the shotgun. It finds Crabtree for the completion.
Ooh, Crabtree catches the ball.
The 35 before he's taken down. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up at Michael Crabtree's going to go.
Up, he's gone. Touchdown. Baltimore tied me 7-7.
Michael Crabtree, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly. And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes. And he went all the way into the end zone. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They decided not to kick it.
Read what little man said.
The mentality this go around.
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field.
Damn, that mofo said, yeet.
You got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit. They're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. They'll run it now out of the gun.
First
2
down.
yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Dalton, 1st and 10. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience is early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't.
And Green catches the ball over top of 2 Ravens.
36 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way
Baltimore
inside
Ravens.
the 30 now, 1st and 10.
The crusty crab workers.
First down throw coming for Dalton.
Oh,
escaping
shit.
the pressure right. Wide open receiver. And he will take it on.
Touchdown.
Bengals touchdown.
Oh, yeah, Dalton good.
Tyler Boyd, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals are in for 6. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here. And while there's no guarantee that all the points they score on opening weekend are going to be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone. You think they can keep piling on the points like this? I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position. I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Defensive starters, here they are for Cincinnati.
There's Dunlap,
number 2 in the
Billings,
NFL against
Lawson,
the run right now, Charles.
We know it's
Brown, Vigil, and Evans.
pretty good so far.
Then we got on our secondary Jackson, Williams, Bates, and Kirkpatrick. Four of the best defensive backs in the league.
Let's see if they can get this going.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Bring a blitz because I don't know what they're going to do.
They'll try and run forward with Collins. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance.
Oh, get sacked by Evans.
Coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Big Geno Atkins here to bring him down.
If Pittsburgh survives the game against the Chiefs, they'll be 2-0, but I don't see that happening because Pittsburgh is still that game.
These pants make me look fat, and he said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Oh, face mask.
Bottled up, but here's a late flag, and a face mask is going to get a much better starting position.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Yanking by the face mask.
Well,
what are you doing, man?
We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag. But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the face mask certainly helps things as they'll start up past the 30 on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Dances by him. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a juke this time.
They're down the field. Nixon's gone. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. Of course, he's fresh off the Offensive Player of the Week in the AFC, and what a game it was last week, and a long touchdown run right there.
He and his offensive line, the receivers blocking downfield, they're all in sync right now. Could carry him to a 2nd straight Player of the Week award.
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now 21-7. Bullock out now to
Joe
kick this one
Mixon is
away.
over 500 yards rushing in 2 games. And 5 rushing touchdowns
It's out of the back of the end
2
zone for a
weeks.
touchback.
Wow.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say, I put my defense in a bad spot.
Get down.
That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down.
Get down, boy.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game, really at the point of attack. The offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more.
Get down. Get off the field. Give me back the ball.
Because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Pulled in at the 24. Dancing away at the 35. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
No more goal.
1st and 10 for Dalton. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Look.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And now running right through.
Come on.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
Right in his own maker.
Oh my.
3rd down from the gun. Dalton flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Oh, they took the timeout. I'm not going no damn 30-yard field goal. I'm going for it.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. From the gun, Dalton. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up. And he is in.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. Hey, honey, this is called your wanker.
Touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up.
What a wanker on Baltimore.
Because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scoring or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Bullock good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk. Listen,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And there was a fumble recovered by Dunlap. It's over.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Look at the spin.
And Joe Mixon with a touchdown already. Look at Mixon go. He said, "Geek."
Half is winding down. And the
Get off me, boy. That's what he said. Get off me. Let's watch this again. Watch this again. Spin. Jump. Bitch, get off me.
If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Right around Eric Weddle. Then Brandon Carr misses a tackle.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point.
Oh, y'all done having words in my broadcast, honey.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And a rout is on here in this first half. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
Hey, read what he just said about you.
Bullock out now to kick this one away.
Your Pittsburgh Steelers.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And solid field position here to start.
Yeah, you did. A few times, don't lie.
Only because it was the only team to root for during that one game.
No, because it was your grandpa's team. You rooted for him a bunch of times.
With good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. 14 left here on the clock.
3-man up deep.
So second
Let's
down
go.
and 10. Once again, they'll go
Let's
from
get
the
this ball.
40.
Pick it off.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And this will be incomplete.
And there's 1 second left.
Left to go. Crabtree the target on that one. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Jackson. A final shot before break. And that will be incomplete as well. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one.
Folks.
As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a moment, but first, the NFL season is in full swing. Let's show the good folks what we've got in store for us later this weekend here in Week 2. In the early window on Sunday, one of the best happens up in Pittsburgh. A big one for the Steelers, as they'll have to do battle with the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Then later, they'll let the humidity die down just a bit in Jacksonville. A late start, where it'll be the Jaguars taking on the New England Patriots. And finally, on Sunday Night Football, a couple of teams that come off a disappointing year in 2017. The Giants at the Cowboys in Arlington. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume
35-7, 3rd quarter. And Pittsburgh has got Kansas City on Sunday.
The back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 3rd.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't know what symptoms are down. Blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Jackson now. trying for
And
Brown,
it's picked off.
Intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's
oh
got
my
a
God,
hat-trick
honey.
going because he had 2 interceptions
Your little brother.
a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding
The last
where
comment on the
receivers
bottom.
are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their
Soon
first
as I get
possession
back to
of
work,
this second
mister,
half.
You're going to church.
She said you need Jesus in your life.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Andy Dalton eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They run for it with Mixon. Oh, the spin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. On 1st and 10, Dalton stepping up. He'll try and run, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And Dalton will just sneak it. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all they needed. 1st down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Dalton's going to sneak it. And he takes it.
Touchdown. Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? 1st and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still picking up the check.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6.
And I guess you don't want to see your buddy Brock then, do you?
Up church.
Bullock out now to kick this one away.
Hey, your sister says she's seen it in the vision. She's going to smack it with a holy book. She just don't know if it's going to be the regular verse or the French verse.
Now here come the Ravens. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They go again with Collins, and he'll lose you.
Get down, boy.
Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Get down, boy.
Behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Getting set to go again, Andy Dalton marches back onto the field. He's been a good game manager. They're winning here in the 3rd quarter, but really the ground game is where it's been at for them, hasn't it?
So whatever the game plan was, you just got to focus on continuing to run the football. And really, that takes the pressure off of the guy throwing it around. Doesn't have to be the focal point. Hand it off, let him chew up the yardage in big plays, and your team's winning. The only people upset, the fantasy guys who may have started him at quarterback in their leagues.
And we'll see if they continue with the recipe of the ground game. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The quick slant, good for a 1st down, a gain of 12. On 1st down, Dalton. He's going to air it out deep for Green. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play. Dalton to his favorite receiver, Green. 47 yards.
368.
Operating from the gun, Dalton, and that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Tyler Croft, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Bengals have got it on cruise control.
I am looking at him.
Making his mark early in the year from the tight end position. 2 games played, 2 touchdowns.
And from what I've seen on tape so far this year,
Brock
his
Lesnar.
ability to use the fakes well, his
Hell nah,
ability
he
in the
out.
red zone, he should continue to look his way through the entire season.
Oh my gosh, you little.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Boy, you ain't right.
Bullock out now to kick this one away.
Oh, you definitely ain't left either.
And this will not be returnable.
And
it's
we
out
are.
the back of the end zone for a touchback. Michael Crabtree and company now heading back onto the field. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check. But he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target of the 2nd half.
Yeah, should
You
not
won't
stop
find
them
it.
at all.
Four ways ahead of him.
Find it.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run
Hey,
develop.
honey.
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Ravens on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point.
And all that
This
he
is
has done
3rd and 10.
for me. Oh, God, this broadcast is crazy, bro.
Carrying one deep for Crabtree. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
Carl Lawson's injured.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only
It's the end
touchdown
of
that
the
they've scored in
quarter,
this game.
and looks like
Trying
I'm
to
going to
get
catch
it to
the
him
ball
again on
and
another
run it
deep
till
ball.
they stop
It's
me.
taken at the 25. Bernard shows the agility.
Oh!
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here. And a
face
flag
mask.
is
Give me that yardage.
I think this one's going to be a face mask. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the
Oh
heavy
my God.
workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Oh, you need to read these comments.
Throwing on 1st down. Dalton escaping the pressure right. He's to the 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Bengals just continue to pour it on. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
Bullock out now to kick this one away.
Perfect kick.
Here comes Montgomery now, the returner.
Oh, he just got whacked. Shoulder pad to helmet. Targeting on Pittsburgh and Cincinnati.
To take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
He got
yeeted. To build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
But that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And that's exactly why the Ravens drafted him, added him to their stable after drafting Hayden Hurst in the 1st round. A second tight end who can catch the football. He looks like a guy who's going to line up on the line of scrimmage and mash you in the running game as a blocker.
And for a 3rd time,
picked off.
Picked off at the 28. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal blocking the ball. Offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating?
Probably the 4th for the
Play.
cookout.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Able to power through. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. The linebacker C.J. Mosley in on the stop. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. On 1st and 10, Dalton flushed out right. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, a 22. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short
he got whacked.
The 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up
Watching
a
the
2nd
gummy
and
bear.
9. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football.
Oh no, Ravens got it.
He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets
Ravens
out of the pocket,
got
what's
the
the
ball.
focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. And they're going to get
The hell down,
He's
boy.
taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Play action. Now Jackson. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Again, here's Bernard. Oh, now he bowls him over. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. They'll run it now out of the gun. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Dalton here from the gun. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They'll try and run with Mixon. Yeah, he will have the 1st down, but hold everything. A flag is down. This one might not stand.
Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13 and the decision to go for it. Looks like a smart one. Throwing, Dalton. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling?
Oh my God, I'm the Kool-Aid guy, really?
Because we're going to have to play again next week. Boss man. Oh, without a doubt. Head
Oh,
coach
yeet.
wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. Here comes Montgomery now to return it.
This game is over.
We had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points, and then
This game's over.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set.
Hey, get in that bag over here by the door and throw me a bottle, please.
So for the Bengals, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Panthers next week. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos.
Thank you, honey.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Let's look at the stats. The what? Total offensive yards 571, 307 in rushing, 264 in passing, 20 first downs, 69 punt return yards, total yards 640, turnovers 1 plus 3 more. Wow, third down conversion 1 for 5, so 20%. Wow. Wow. 3 penalties for 25 yards, and Baltimore had 2 penalties for 30 yards. What a game. Well, good night. This was another game from BT Dark Wolf 1. It's on to the next one, so I'll catch y'all in the next game.